Hi YouTube, it's Misty. This is it's going to have to be my week 4 and 5 update. I recorded a video for you all last week and was so proud of myself that I did it in a timely manner. I did it from my iPad, and wouldn't you know that the capture app that's used with the YouTube iPad app, it doesn't work right. It just doesn't. So I've deleted the app and I'm going to reinstall it and see if it'll work, because what I was trying to do was avoid this glare that you all can see, and there's no glare when I use my iPad, and I was trying to avoid that, but obviously that's not going to work in my favor right now, so you get the glare. I'll have to talk like this again. But anyway, so week 4 and 5 update. Hi. I hope y'all are doing well. For those of you who don't remember or don't care to remember or haven't looked at my other videos, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy performed on May 21st, 2013. And today is week 5, like I said. So let me tell you what's going on. When I started my journey, I weighed 276.4 pounds. Last week, since, you didn't get to see my update video, I weighed in at 245.0. I had only lost 1.8 pounds that week. I was a little disappointed, but at the same time I wasn't, because I knew that week was coming. I was warned that there would be a week where my body tries to figure out what's going on. It tries to reset itself. It's trying to make sense of all of this. And they warned us that sometimes people have a week or two or so of that. Well, luckily, it was just that 1 week. And I weighed in at 241 this morning, and that was a weight loss of 4 pounds for the week. So I'm super excited about that. And, hold on, I'm trying to move that. Super excited about that, because that's a total weight loss of 35.4 pounds for my journey. So last week I did some measurements, and I wanted to tell you all those, because every 4 weeks I'm going to be doing measurements. So the day of surgery, I measured my waist at 49.5 inches. Last week it was 46 1/4, which was a loss of 3 1/4 inches. My hips measured in at 54 1/4 inches, and last week they were 50 1/2, which was 3 3/4 inches lost. My right thigh, wait till you hear this number, 30 1/2 inches. It's ginormous. I got big thighs. That's my right thigh. And then last week it was 27, so that's 3 1/2 inches. And then my chest was 48 1/4, and then last week it was 46 1/2, which is 1 3/4. Out of those 4 measurements alone, I lost 12 1/2 inches in 4 weeks. I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, hold on. Java's trying to send me messages in the middle of this. How rude. Okay. My pants when I started this were a tight 22. Now they're a loose 20. My shirts were 2XL, and I was stretching the waist and some of them that went down onto my thigh or my hips. And now they're still a 2X, but they're loose. I don't have to stretch them anymore. And I would expect pretty soon I'm moving into XLs, but I don't know how soon, because right now those are going to be too tight. They're going to look like those little baby doll shirts. My bra was a 40 double D. It's still a 40 double D, although I've lost, like I had said, what was it, 1 3/4 inches. Some of the bras that were on the bigger side of the 40 double D are too big now, and I can't wear them. The ones that were on the smaller size are fitting really good. My husband says he can tell that they're getting smaller. Go figure. My underwear was a 910. It's still a 910. I'll buy new underwear someday. What I wanted to start tracking was my lower abs. I have that pooch. I've always had that pooch. Even when I was fit and in the Army, my body fat percentage was borderline in the Army. I never hit height weight, which is BMI, in the Army. But I did pass when they had to do tape. They'd tape you for body fat percentage. I did pass, but it was always barely. But I had awesome abs and everything, and I still had this lower ab pooch. The upper abs were awesome. One thing I've learned, though, from working out with personal trainers, meeting with doctors and dietitians, is that for my body type, exercise, yeah, is wonderful, but not vigorous exercise. My body produces too much cortisol as it is. And so when you do vigorous exercise, your body produces cortisol. I don't need it to produce more cortisol. I'm already producing enough. Well, that's where you get your stomach pooch. And so I bulk up fast. I build muscle super fast, which is awesome, but I don't trim down. And so, like my exercise now that I'm doing is walking. I'm doing some squats. I haven't been as religious about it as I need to be. I was doing a 30-day squat challenge, and I just haven't done it. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, whatever. But so I do squats when I think of it, but I'm walking 3 times a week, and that's been good. I'm trying not to overexert myself, but at the same time make a plan that is maintainable for me long term. And walking 3 times a week is. I would love to get back into like yoga classes or things like that, because I love that, and that's great for my body type. So anyway, that's kind of where I am on that. Today marks my 3-week period coming to an end for soft food. When I went to, sorry, nose itch. When I went to my diet progression class, to end my, I am so sorry, I am a dead brain today. To end my 2 weeks of liquids after surgery and progress us to soft foods, they said be on soft foods 2 to 3 weeks. Judge it on a person by person, how you feel basis, and to only gradually introduce solids. So for me, I felt like I needed to be on some soft foods longer. They allowed us to do like soft cooked stuff like chicken and fish and things like that. I can handle those fine. Allergies must be kicking up today, sorry. So I can handle those fine, no big deal. Still do mashed potatoes occasionally. I try to keep my carbs down, but sometimes I just want something that's going to go easy on my stomach. Sometimes when I eat, I get pain, and it's early on, and that tells me I need to slow down, eat smaller bites, slower, that kind of stuff. So I've just kept myself on mostly soft foods for 3 weeks anyway. The most that's been off of the soft foods diet that I've done is smoked pulled pork. It was a leaner pulled pork, which I know is an odd statement to say, but it was. And I was able to handle 2 ounces. That was my meal. And that's about where I am with meat anyway, is about 2 ounces. And I can handle about a half a cup of food, depending on what it is. If it's mashed potatoes, half a cup is nothing. But that's still all I allow myself to eat. For breakfast, I'm doing a scrambled egg. It's just an egg with almond coconut milk in it. Just 1 ounce of that. 1 ounce total of meat that is ham and turkey from the deli, shaved super thin. And that's it. And then sprinkle of cheese on top. That's it. 12 grams of protein, yummy, and it fills me up pretty good. It doesn't take me really long to eat. That stuff goes down pretty fast, but it gets me through. It's fine. Fish has been going over really well. Tonight, I have got to come up with a plan. Tonight is my first support group meeting since surgery. The title is Physical Activity 101, and so I'm excited about that. And I've got to eat before. I've got to leave the house around 4:30 to get there, and I don't normally eat supper that soon, so I may have to just take a cheese stick snack with me or something to eat on the road or when I get there or whatever. I'm doing really good about my 30 minutes before, not drinking during, and not drinking 30 minutes after. I set the alarm on my phone. I'm taking my multivitamins. I've got those on alarms on my phone, staggered throughout the day. So yeah, I'm staying on track. I'm getting in 40 to 60 grams of protein a day. I don't have to do my shakes, which is good because I don't want them anymore. When I went off liquids, I was like, done. So I'm just kind of doing that. As my food intake increases, they said my protein will as well, because I'll be able to consume more, obviously. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. I did a body shot in the video that you all weren't able to see because of stupid YouTube on the iPad. So I thought I'd do that today, show you my scars, show you what I look like at 4 weeks, see if you can even tell. I'm in my scrubby clothes, but that's okay, stretchy pants and a t-shirt. I haven't really thought this through as to where to do this. I'm upstairs in the bonus room, and it's got like our boxes because we're just renting right now, and I refuse to unpack everything. So let me see here. I might just show it. I'm afraid if I get into too much light, you're not going to be able to see. Yes, there's the boxes. Let's see here. Okay, so this is me at 4 weeks. There we go. I feel like a little teenager rolling my shirt. See, this is that pooch I was telling you about. You know, and I get these. But this is me. So, and then my scars. Let me show you. Can you see? Really? No? Let me just reveal my belly. Let me do this. I'm going down. Hi. That might work better. Maybe not. Okay. There's one. Can you see it? Gosh, I hope you can see it. There's 2. 3. Oh, that's the bruise. Sorry, that's the scar. I still have a bruise. And then this one. That's it. They're little. They're healing nicely. My tummy's getting a little smaller. You can still see some little jigglage, but that's it. So, anyway, folks, that's my update. Thanks for listening. Nothing really significant to report. Things are going really well, and I'm super pleased, and I can't wait to see the rest of this journey and see where I go and how much better I feel. I feel really good. When I get up for my walks in the morning, I eat my breakfast and make sure I have protein in me because I cannot do anything without protein in me. And one of the rules that they told us is that within an hour of being up, you need to eat protein. So I consume protein and then I go out for a walk, which aids in digestion. But also it helps me through that time period where I can't drink anything. And so by the time I get back, it's time to drink and I'm ready to be done. And then if it's too humid outside or something, I just do my elliptical. I have an elliptical inside. I got a little fan set up and I watch my iPad. So yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I look forward to watching your all's videos, and thanks again. Take care.